Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And we continue schlepping our way through Mozart. Oh boy, this is what, like the 16th video, I think? Something like that. And we have a very nice clump of stuff to look at, beginning with Leonard Bernstein, doing Mozart piano concertos, numbers 15 and 17, conducting from the keyboard, the Columbia Symphony Orchestra. This is early Bernstein. My goodness, these are mono. He remade number 15 in stereo with the Vienna Philharmonic for Decca, and he plays them very nicely. They're sprightly, lively, enjoyable interpretations full of spunk and good stuff. Really, he was so talented, you know, they're just interesting. Mozart complete quartets. Yay! With the Talic quartet. Oh, these are good. These are on Calliope, but now they're on La Dolce Volta, I believe. They've been switched over, but it's the same performances. And these are absolutely wonderful. I mean, the Talic quartet was one of the great quartets in the history of the universe. And these are gorgeous performances, especially the Haydn quartets. And they even managed to make the Prussian quartets sound a little bit less bass heavy. I mean, they're really good, lively, clear, rhythmic performances. Beautiful. Oh, look, more Mozart quartets. The quartets dedicated to Haydn with the Guarneris. These are also very good. You know, there's a big Guarneri box we're going to be talking about shortly, I hope, if I get through it, on RCA, which has got like all of their RCA stuff. But this was released separately, and these are also quite fine. You know, the Guarneri was always sort of like the second city quartet, whatever you want to call it, after the Juilliards. When you talk about like American quartets back in the 70s and 80s, and, you know, when these things were recorded, when were these recorded? Oh, this was 1974, 75, you know, somewhere in there. And they were excellent, just an excellent group. There's just a lot of competition, and people had no patience for like more than one major chamber group per country or continent or something. I don't know. Anyway, these are nice. So that's fun. Mozart Clarinet Quintet and the Kegelstadt Trio with some sort of, plastic thing attached to the back here. Okay, so the Clarinet Quintet is with Pascal Morag and Moragues, actually. And the Prague Quartet. Oh, yes, fabulous. And the Kegelstadt Trio with Frank Borelli and Vladimir Mendelssohn on Praga. A gorgeous record. Beautiful recording of the Clarinet Quintet, particularly. Well, the trio is really nice, too. It's wonderful music. I love these Prague recordings of these Czech ensembles. They really were, you know, the absolutely the equal of anybody and better than most. And they just do a fabulous job. And what have we got here? Zigzag, Anima Eterna, oh yes, Jos van Immerseel and Jane Gower doing the Letzten Symphonien 39, 40, 41 and the Bassoon Concerto with Anima Eterna and yes, Jos van Immerseel on Harmonia Mundi, but it's on Zigzag, but it's, you know, it's those French labels, they're all conglomerated somehow. I don't know why I kept this. I don't think I really enjoyed it that much when it first came out. I have to listen to it again. To be honest, the first time I heard it, it kind of passed me by. And I probably need to give it another shot. And that's where I'm going to leave it, because I want to talk about something that I don't have clearly in my head. And I have a lot of stuff clearly in my head, but not that. Emil Gilels in Prague, Mozart, Debussy, and Stravinsky. So we have the Allegro and Andante in F major, the Rondo in F major, the Sonata in B flat, Koelschel 570, and then Debussy's Image and Stravinsky's three movements from Petrushka with Emil Gilels in glorious mono for at least, let's see, for some of the Mozart stuff, and the rest is in stereo. And some of it's live and some of it isn't, and it doesn't matter. It's Gilels, and people collect Gilels. So I did. Three partitas, the Grand Partita, and the Divertimento Koelschel 166 with Ensemble Zefiro. I love Ensemble Zefiro. This is on Ovidis. Oh, they are wonderful. They have such a terrific, fruity, woodwindy, reedy, whatever-y tone. I just love their sound, and they play with real graciousness and I don't know. There's just, you feel good listening to these things. Well, you feel good listening to Mozart's wind serenades anyway. And that's just fun. Really, really fun. Then we've got, let's see, what's this? Ah, the Great Mass in C minor with John Eliot Gardiner, Sylvia McNair, Diana Montague, Anthony Rolfe Johnson, Cornelius Hauptmann, and, the usual folks, the Monteverdi Choir, the English Baroque soloists. And this is revised and reconstructed by Alois Schmidt and John Eliot Gardiner. And if you think I'm going into the details of what bitlets they filled or snatched with or diddled, I just couldn't care less. It's an exciting performance. It's not bad. It's very, very good, actually. What is this? The Miro Quartet with Matt Heimovitz, Epilogue. Schubert and Mendelssohn. Don't know what it's doing there. Go stuff it somewhere else. Oops, that's a mistake. Mozart, Lucio Silla, with Cecilia Bartoli, Dawn Upshaw, Yvonne Kenny, Concertos Musicus Wien, and Nicholas Harnoncourt with Peter Schreier and Edita Gruberova. What a cast for a boring opera seria. Wow. I mean, it really is not a thrilling piece of music. It has, of course, gorgeous arias. And Harnoncourt does what he can to sort of, zhuzh it up. He makes it as exciting as the music will take. But, Mozart was a genius, and his vocal writing is so beautiful. And so this is lovely to hear with such great singing. Wow, baby, damn. Herschel 135. I think he was like, 6 when he wrote it or something. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, that's fun. And that's this pile with one thing that one interloper that somehow got stuck in there. I have no idea. So keep on listening, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.